Hi, lovely people. Here I am again, and today I am wondering and thinking about self-compassion. It's a tough one. Often when I talk to people about self-compassion, there's, not a lot of context around that for them because they haven't experienced it so much. And then it just made me think, like, what is self-compassion and what's so hard about it? And so what is self-compassion really is just the compassion that we offer others and then we're turning it in. It's like loving kindness towards ourselves. And I think for most of us that's a foreign thought. And then why is it so hard? Well, I think there's a ton of reasons for that. Why is it hard? Could be just societal, that, we're not really taught to go in there. We're taught to be perfect. We're taught to strive. We're taught to good, better, best, right? And so when we make a mistake, we're used to, criticizing ourselves or criticism from others. There's a lot of negative reinforcement that we kind of give to ourselves and that we've received along the way. And that's not to say that we haven't gotten wonderful, loving messages, but we've also gotten those messages about sympathy and compassion and empathy going out, but not towards ourselves. So today I feel like it's a really nice, important thing to think about. How can I be loving and kind towards myself? And on the way to work today, I was listening to Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You. Sorry, Dolly Parton. I know it's yours, but I was listening to Whitney. And I thought to myself, can you imagine, just imagine if you were singing that song to yourself, or better yet, Whitney Houston were singing that song to you, God rest her, about what that feels like in your heart. Because if you think of the most beautiful love song that you can think of, that fills your heart with joy and love and just such sweetness, and then you said, wow, I'm going to let that be sung to me, I imagine that would feel beautiful and your heart would open towards yourself. So I guess that's kind of a way to describe self-compassion, is just taking that U-turn from it going out to it going in. And I guess the next thing about that is allowing it, because sometimes we don't allow it because we don't think we deserve it, or if that's what we know. So just like maybe check in on that and say, what would be so hard to offer myself self-compassion, loving kindness? What would that feel like? And you may hear some rumblings inside of you saying, that doesn't feel comfortable, I don't like that, I don't know how to do that. And so sometimes we need to endure discomfort about things that feel uncomfortable. And maybe this is one of them, to just allow that to come in a little bit, not too long, just for a little while, see how that sits. Do it again. Do it again. And then maybe someday you'll wake up, you'll make a mistake and you'll say, oh, I wish I hadn't have done that. And then the next thing is you'll go to your heart and say, it's okay. It's okay. Self-compassion, my friends. I offer it to you. Have a wonderful day. I can't wait to wonder about something else. Bye.